So after all this questioning, I had no idea why they were arresting me. And so the agent finally told me that I was charged for having made a so-called pocket heater for a Chinese collaborator. And when I heard that, I was saying, that's absurd. And so then, I had to wait for my initial court appearance, and only then I was given the indictment that I could read it. And I couldn't believe what I read. So, I was talking to myself that how could they use these tactics like against violent criminals to my family and to myself without a thread of evidence? And because what we were talking about was completely absurd and not true. So, I was in complete, utter disbelief about what they have done. How could they do this? And so what the government charged me is for sharing a U.S. company technology, this so-called pocket heater, that is covered by a non-disclosure agreement with entities in China. In fact, I have never shared the pocket heater information with anybody in China. I have never done that. And so in the indictment, there were four counts, and that was based on 4 emails that I sent to my colleagues in China. The first email was about a heater that was completely different from the pocket heater. And actually that heater was based on my own invention, but it's not the pocket heater. And the last 3 emails were about entirely different materials that has absolutely nothing to do with pocket heater. And I was engaged in these interactions with Chinese colleagues for the reasons of the basic research of the advance of science, and never for financial gains. And this kind of a collaboration are what the U.S. government and universities encourage us to do, right? To collaborate with people in China. Of course, for science nowadays, collaboration around the world is being done every day. And with countries like China, Singapore, India, where a lot of resources are being invested in science, and the government and universities encourage us to collaborate with scientists all over the world. And so, in my interactions with my Chinese colleagues, there has never been any sensitive, classified, or protected information involved. All my collaborations involved information that was published, and so there's nothing that are export controlled